Welcome, 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 everyone. Welcome, family and friends. How is everyone doing? Happy New Year. It's been an awesome time. I hope the year has served you all perfectly. It's 2026, and we have so much. We are so grateful to God for all that He's doing in us and through us and in our lives. Thank God for a new year with family and friends and our loved ones. We are grateful, we're grateful, we're grateful. Happy New Year and welcome, 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 welcome. If you're new here on my channel, my name is Coach Lola Owokoniran. Great, great, great. Hey, listen, let's be honest. January makes us feel like new people, a new person, right? It's a new year, new goals, new confidence. And then, boom, January shows up. Like, hey, bestie, remember those big goals you posted? How about them? You know, so this today's video is gonna help us navigate and keep us on track on how we should focus on our goals. You know, according to statistics, it's found that about 49% of Americans who set a resolution, which is also known as a new year, a new goal, in the year 2025, abandoned it by the end of February 2024, and 40% had already quit as of January. They stopped. There's actually what we call the National Quitters Day on the calendar. It's usually the second Friday of the month of January. In 2026, that date is actually the 9th of January. So if you are still actively practicing your goals and doing your steps to achieve your goals, then thumbs up to you. That means you are on top of your goals and you know, you have a higher chance of achieving them by your set time. So today's video is going to help everyone because again, let's consider why people really quit their goals. Sometimes we find that these goals are too big. Goals are too big and too vague. There's no clear plan. Life friction shows up. Life happens. Busy schedules, unexpected life happening, unexpected costs, expenses, unexpected news, you know, changes globally, stress, fatigue. People didn't build a realistic routine as well. So those are life happenings that usually cause us to quit our goals before, before December of 2026. And sometimes it's due to temptation, convenience, procrastination, all of those things do add up. Most people don't quit because they really don't care. They quit because the goal was not built for real life. They were not realistic. They were not achievable. There's no weekly routine or a daily routine, no clear target, no plan for oops moments, setbacks, and the likes. So today's video will really help us in engaging that, in clarifying all those things and giving you a strategy towards achieving those goals ongoing. So let's be honest with ourselves. What usually knocks you off track? I really want you to ask yourself that question. As you set your goals every year or every quarter or however you set your goals, what is that one thing or two things that throws you off track, especially when it comes to your finances? Today's conversation is going to be focusing on our money goals. So what usually knocks you off track? Is it overspending, no plan? Is it emergencies, or you're not consistent? And do you quit when you're bored or when you feel behind? Do you just give up? If we made your goal smarter today, but consistent, would you stay with it? Will you keep up with it? So these are key questions I do want to ask you, my audience, and to help you get a feel of where you are when it comes to your money goals. Number one, what usually knocks you off track? Is it overspending? Is it that you don't have a plan, you don't have a budget, or emergencies that come up? Or you're not consistent with your money goals? Secondly, do you quit when you're bored, or when you fall behind, when you miss a payment or saving goal? Do you just quit right out? And lastly, if we made your goal matter to you, I mean, smaller, if we made your goal smaller but consistent today, if we set it up for you where it's smaller goals, but you're being consistent with that, starting it or monitoring it on a weekly basis or monthly basis, will you stay with it? Would you stick to it? Now, if you're joining us for the first time, welcome, 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 welcome. And for my returning subscribers, my returning viewers, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And a happy, happy new year. A happy new year to each and every one of you. Thank you for joining me each and every time. It's been such a pleasant time. Every week that we come up with that, we go online on our videos here. So again, your big money goals, those goals that you started off this new year, 2026, what are they? If you have ever set financial goals every January and by February you're already off track, I need you to type in the comment, "This is me." In the chat section, "This is me." Because tonight is not about guilt. Tonight is not about quitting. It's to help you have a game plan. Tonight is about not pointing out any faults or any guilt. Tonight is about getting free from the cycle of restarting. And the truth here is that it's not that you don't want it. It's not that you're lazy. It's not like you're not desiring it. It's not that you don't have the discipline. Most people don't fail because of motivation. They fail because they don't have a system. And tonight we are building your system that will fit you. So now is a good time to grab a piece of paper, a pen, and journey on with me. If you're watching right now, I want you to do 3 quick things for me. Hit the like button, thumbs up, hit the subscribe, make sure you're subscribed, and turn on your notifications so you never miss a live, because we are building a community of people that want clarity, structure, and peace of mind with their finances. A community of people that are choosing progress over pressure and legacy over lifestyle. And share this live with a friend. Send it to someone who keeps saying, "This year will be different," because family, it can be different. Now, if you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Coach Lola Owokoniran. And this is my YouTube channel, Coach Lola Owokoniran, just as it's spelled, where we talk about faith-aligned wealth strategies, financial clarity, legacy planning, and the likes. And tonight's topic is talking about January goals and facing the reality of February. How to stick to your money goals this year, for real this time. I had to add that in there. For real this time. How to stick to your money goals. Let's begin. Now, let me hit you with something that might shock you, but will also set you free. Give you much clarity that you're not alone on this journey. You're not alone on this journey. The National Quitters Day, like I said earlier, 2nd Friday in January. Many people abandon their New Year goals. Many people abandon them. Many people give up on their resolutions around mid-January. And here's another one, a statistics here. A survey by the Harris Poll. It reported that 49% of Americans, I want to repeat this again, 49% of Americans set a resolution in 2024. They abandoned it by February. So if you feel like, Coach Lola, I always fall off. I need you to hear me. You're not alone. You're not broken. You're normal. You're human. But tonight we are changing that pattern. We're changing it. We're changing narratives for you. Because this message right here matters more than perfection. So let's make sure that we are sharing, we are liking, we are, inviting and reaching out. So let me tell you a quick story. There was a time in my life when I set goals like this. I'm going to save. I'm going to invest. I'm going to stop overspending. I'm going to pay off my debts. But my goals were not connected to anything bigger than excitement. And by February, I would start by avoiding my bank account, looking at it. I will stop checking my budget. I would say, I'll start next month. Procrastination, just pushing it back. And next month will become next year. And next year will become, another January, we start all over again. And one day I realized something. A goal without structure becomes a wish list. And faith without action is not faith. So I stopped making goals based on those emotions and started building goals based on systems. And that's when my finances stopped being emotional and started becoming intentional, doing it because I knew my why. Today's video is going to help you know your why. I'm going to show you a simple method that will help you to stay consistent, recover quickly when life happens, and to actually help you reach your money goals this year, like I have. And I'm going to make it fun. Yes. No stress, no pressure. We are learning, we are laughing, we're going to have fun with this and still make sure that we are aligned with our money goals. The reason you fall off your plan by February is due to a few things. Untracked expenses, and things like, I don't feel like it. I'll get to it. I'll get to it. I'll get to it. The solution is a weekly system. And here is what we're going to start with. Step one is what I'm going to focus on today. There are actually 4, 5, 6 steps actually that we're going to focus on today. Again, thank you for joining us, wherever you're joining from. Leave your comments in the comment section if this is your first time joining us live. If not, make sure that you are also connected to us. I would love to hear from you. Please engage in the comment section. Would love to hear from you, know your feedback, get some inputs, share your highlights for the year so far. How has been your money goals? How has that been working out for you? What steps are you taking currently to build on your money goals? So please leave your comments in the comment section below. Please leave your comments in the comment section below. Thank you so much. And I'm going to give us a few minutes to share this video. Let's share. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Awesome. Great. Beautiful. Awesome. Hi, Rachel. Always a blessing to see you on the lives. Awesome. Yes. So, family, you don't have to fall off in February. You don't have to fall off in February. You fall off in the weeks leading up to February because of a few things. Untracked expenses is number one. the comment of, I'll do it later, procrastinating. I don't feel like it, you know. So the solution is not motivation. The solution is you don't have a system. And for many of us that have a system, we don't stick to it. So let's start with step one. Step one, if you don't have anything to write on, please take a notebook and write as we journey on today. And if you miss anything, you can always go back and watch the replay. Watch the replay. So, step one, I need you to start with your why. What is your why? What is your why? Why are you setting these goals? Your goals must be connected to your why. What drives you? What's the passion behind it? Not what looks good online or what everyone is doing. You know, everyone's plan or the will of God for each individual is different. Just like we have, on our palms, the lines on our palms are all different. Everyone's goals in life, everyone's life purpose is different. So, what is your why when it comes to your money goals? What is driving you? Your goals must be connected to that. What is your why? Not what your cousin is doing, or what your family members are doing, or what your friend or your neighbor. But why do you want financial stability? What is that drive? What is that push? Is it peace? Is it freedom? Is it legacy? Is it giving? Is it building a future for your children, your grandchildren, future generations to come? So what is your why? If you feel like being so vulnerable, please go ahead and put it in the chat. Type away. What is your why? What is your why? I'd love to hear from you. Because when the why is so strong, consistency becomes easier. It flows naturally. And I want to say this very gently, and please hear me carefully. Sometimes the why reveals that you need a different goal. That why. So when you write it down, Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 2 to 3, which is a very popular scripture, we all say, write it down and make it plain. Write it down. And I want to say gently, like I said earlier, sometimes the why reveals that you need a different goal. Write it down, your why. Maybe you thought your goals was a promotion, but your mind, your spirit, your soul is asking for purpose, something much bigger than you've ever thought about. Maybe you thought your goal was to learn more, to go back to school to acquire more education, but you actually just needed to stop leaking money. So start with your why. What's the drive behind it? And step 2, get specific. Get specific. Saying I want to save money is, yes, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Yes, I want to, pay off my student loans, or I want to pay off my credit cards. That's a statement. But it's also not clear. It's vague. It's not defined. It's not specific. So that's like, I'm going to use, a GPS as an illustration. So it's like typing the word mall. It's like a shopping mall. Just type in mall, MALL, and type that into your GPS. Everyone has a cell phone device. You can always type that in. Mall. Now, family. Mall is very vague. Which mall exactly are you going to? Which shopping mall? I need more clarity on that. Is it the one 5 minutes away from you? Is it the one an hour away from you? Which mall? Be specific. Your brain works the same way. You have to be specific on your goals. So let's do this instead. Instead of saying, I want to save money, A good example is saying, I want to save $3,000 for an emergency fund by June of 2026. There you go. You are specific on the amount. I'm going to back up a little bit. You are specific on the activity there. You want to save. You're specific on the amount, and you've set a timeline. Now, again, if you're very comfortable with sharing your goals, drop one financial goal in the chat right now and make it specific, or write it down on your notebook. What is one financial goal that maybe you set for yourself in January, earlier this year, a few weeks ago? And you know what? I need to retweak this. I need to redefine this. Make it specific and drop it in the chat if you feel vulnerable of sharing, if you feel okay sharing this, which is perfectly fine. So what is your financial goal? Step 2, I want you to break it down. We have to break it down. Now, here's the part that changes everything. Here's the part that resets your mind and connects to your why. Because big goals, they do scare people. It discourages the human mind. But small steps, it gets you closer to achieving your goals. It builds you as a person. If your goal is, say, like we said earlier, $3,000 by, I'm going to stretch it a little bit further, by December of 2026. I want to save $3,000 by December 2026. I need you to break it down. Get a calculator on your computer, on your phone. Break it down. Get a calculator and break it down. $3,000. I want to break it down by month. I want to know how much I need to save for each month as income is coming in. Either you're a business owner or you're an employee. Either one. You have a source of income, or a contractor. You have income coming in. Break it down. Monthly, weekly, even a retiree. This also applies to you. Break it down. Simplify it. Even up to daily goals of how you need it to work for you. So for instance, instead of saying, I want to save $3,000. Yes, you've said it. Your goal is $3,000 for an emergency fund by December. That has been set. Now the question is, where are you going to get that $3,000 from? For many of us, that could be a huge sum of money to save by the end of the year, considering the expenses that you have, or the credit cards you have to pay off, or the debts, or the family obligations that you have. So instead of feeling like, where exactly am I going to get that $3,000 from? Because in reality, many of us set those goals, but we don't follow through because we don't have specific, smaller goals, tasks to get us there. So I want you to start thinking like this. $3,000, yes, by December 2026. Now, how do I find in my paycheck or income coming in, how do I find $63 a week or $250 every month? Because 3,000, 12 ways, that's $250. Weekly, that is $63 a week. How can I find this money from my income coming in? That feels doable, right? $63 every week or every paycheck, that could be $125. I mean, if you're being paid every 2 weeks, bi-weekly, that's $125. That feels real. That feels doable. That sounds more easier, more realistic, more doable. And before you realize it, the $3,000 by December 31st is in your bank account, saved and secure. Specific goals are far more attainable than the general goals, the vague ones. If you're having trouble getting specific with your goals, remember to use the SMART goal method. Be specific on your goals, measurable, attainable, make it realistic and timely. That feels like progress. So help yourself help yourself achieve these goals. The reality of February, by February, you want to have $500 saved in your account by February ending, because 250 in January, 250 in February. Every week, $63. 8 weeks in total. Whatever your goal is, consider the simplest way to make progress. And if you miss a week, that's fine. Don't beat yourself up. Get back on track. It's not the end of the world. Get back. If you can play catch up, play catch up. Double up on your savings, or go back to that $63 every week or $250 every month. But don't give up. Don't quit on your money goals. Step number 4, automate what you can. I love this one. My personal favorite that worked for me and still works to this very day. So I don't see it. We don't feel it. We don't even think about it. Yes. Let me tell you, this is one wealth secret for saving, for investing, for building your future plans, your retirement plans. This is one huge wealth secret right here, automation. Thank God for technology today. Automate what you can. If you rely on yourself to get it done, it's not reliable. Willpower is not reliable. But when you have a system, systems are reliable. Automate it. Automate your savings transfer from your paycheck directly into your savings account. I always recommend a high yield savings account. Automate your retirement plans. You can do that through your paycheck. You can, if you're not tied to any employer, yes, you can still do that as a separate individual personalized IRA account to be withdrawn from your account automatically, effortlessly. Automate your bill payments. Automate your investments, your savings, your stocks, your buy-ins in the investment, in the stock market. Automate your debt payments. Because what gets automated eventually gets accomplished. And it's very much easier, effortlessly. So if you love this strategy, I want you to type in the comment section, automate, or the word auto. If you have a list of automations that you're thinking about from what I've shared today that came to your mind right now for you to set up this week, go ahead and write it down. Write it down. The moment it comes to your mind, I need you to write it down. Because if you wait till the end of this video, something else might engage you, something else might distract you, something else might, tune you off schedule that will distract you off what you need to get done. So automate your savings, automate your investments, which is very, very important. Write it down. Step 5 is for you to have a weekly money routine. This is your system here. Now, here's your February proof routine. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun way. I'm going to share this with you to keep you on track, to help you set up an automation, to help you set up a routine. This is your system. It's not stressful. It's just another, it's a routine for you to build on your money goals. Because yes, we've automated everything, but we do need check-ins. You can do a monthly check-in. You can set up a bi-weekly check-in. You can set up a weekly check-in, but schedule it. I need you to schedule a money date. Don't wait to February. I know Valentine's Day around the corner. Yes, schedule a money date for yourself. Set a date each month or each week or every other week, however how you feel comfortable. You know your strength. You know what works for you. Set it up. If you're married, even better. Set it up with your spouse. You can have a romantic time and then also infuse some money conversations in there. 20 minutes tops, and talk about it. Review your numbers, review your goals. Where are you today? Set up a date each month where you not only review your finances, but you make sure that you are staying on track with your goals. Setting up a money day does not have to feel like another obligation or responsibility. I want you to view it as you just checking in on your money because your money is working for you. You need that money to work for you. So you're checking in. Instead, you can make the experiences, make it enjoyable. Don't feel like it's an obligation. I always recommend, start up by setting up a space. It could be your office space at your house or a quiet space in your bedroom. Find a space. Maybe your reading corner where you spend time reading. If you need to set up a candlelight, go ahead. If you need to set up your favorite music, play in the background, go ahead. If you need to cuddle up on a couch, go ahead. But be comfortable. Get yourself comfortable in that environment. Next, pick a focus. Pick a focus for your money date. Is your focus reviewing your credit card statements? Is your focus reviewing your bank statements? Is your focus checking on your automations? Pick one focus for that 20 minutes and make sure you accomplish it. Is your focus, it could be tracking your expenses. Many of us just automate our bills, but we never go back to check on the actual bills to see if we've been overcharged or undercharged or, oops moments where a payment was not processed properly. So define that money date and be careful not to fill your date with many tasks. That weekly money routine or monthly money routine, make sure that you're not overwhelming yourself in that 20-minute space. Your goal is to accomplish something when it comes to your money goals. Aim to create a pleasant experience around tracking your finances. You can also use this time to celebrate any progress as well, any wins, any achievement that you've made. So with your money routine, for that 20 minutes, I'm challenging you to do this for 20 minutes every week. Set it on your calendar. It could be after your quiet time in the morning. It could be before you go to bed. It could be during your lunch time on your job. Set it up. A weekly money routine. Check on your expenses, what came in. I mean your bank statement, what came in and then what went out. Secondly, track your top 3 spending. What are they? Your top 3 spending for the week, for the month. Track them and review them and be true to thyself. If you're overspending in, say, shopping, back up there. So those are warning signs. That is where you track where you need to, push back. If a vendor or one of your your utility providers went up on their bill, that's a call for, for proactive. You need to make a phone call to them. You need to take an action step, reaching out to them and checking in and, why did my bill go up? Or a good time for you to ask for a discount because you've been a long-standing customer with them. So here are ways you can catch and review your expenses. Plan the week ahead. So by Sunday, you should be able to plan your activities for the week. Plan a week ahead and incorporate a day for your money routine to check on that. Number 4 here, you always want to move money. Move money towards your savings or your debt payment. Review that as well. That's it. We're not doing it for 2 hours. We're not doing it for 3 hours or an hour. Just 20 minutes once a day. At 20 minutes, rather than you watching Netflix, take that 20 minutes to sit down and review your numbers. Let's make sure that this year, 2026, we work smarter. We achieve our money goals. We stay on track. We have no excuses. Now, if this is blessing you right now, please hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notifications because we are going higher this year. We are going higher. We are improving. We are maturing when it comes to our money goals. We are stepping up. We are stepping up. And step number 6, I want you to be flexible. Allow grace. Course correction. Life happens, family, friends. Life happens. I'm talking to all my besties out there. But don't beat yourself up. Don't shut down when you miss a day or you miss a goal or you miss a task on your money goals. Unexpected expenses, they do show up. They don't announce themselves. That's one of the reasons why you really need an emergency fund. This year, as promised, is offering us a lot of promises, opportunities, but unexpected things will also happen. So what do you have set aside to cover those unexpected expenses? Your kids will need things. Your family will need things. People that depend on you will need things. A flat tire might happen. Work will get busy. You might need to fly out. A plane ticket might come up. A need for a plane ticket might arise, or a bus ticket. So allow yourself grace. Be flexible. So instead of quitting, what do? We adjust. Just recalibrate, re-strategize, go back to drawing board. Yes, I missed this week. The next week, we'll review again. We go back to our routine. Don't push it aside. Don't sidetrack. Don't go off track. Don't get discouraged. Don't beat it down. Don't procrastinate. Don't quit on your money goals. If you plan to save $100, but only saved, for example, $25 that month, you didn't fail. You practice the habit, and habits build outcomes. So you go back, re-strategize. The following month, okay, can we save $100 again, or can we save $100 plus the 75 that we missed in prior month and make it 175 to play catch up? You understand me there, right? There we go. So don't beat yourself up. Practice these habits because they're healthy for you. They're healthy for you. If God can trust you with a little, He will pour more abundance your way. He'll send more money your way. But if He can't trust you with the little that you have, I'm sorry, it's going to take the grace of God. I'm not God. He is the Almighty One that blesses who He wants to bless. But you have to be diligent. You have to be a diligent steward in the resources that He has blessed you with today. We are all accountable, first to God, to ourselves, to our loved ones, how we spend our money, how we live our lives as well. So make sure that, all in all, you allow grace and you move on. Now, step number 7, which is the last step for us to make sure that we don't fall off track when it comes to our finances, making sure that we stick to our money goals this 2026. Because yes, in January, we're all about setting the goals. We're all about, doing everything, setting the goals. But typically by the middle of January, many of us are not even encouraged to keep going. February, we face the reality of life. How do we stick to our money goals? for real this time. Lastly, I want you to have fun with this. Make it fun. How? Celebrate your wins. Celebrate your wins. Yes, you heard me. The first example I gave was saving $3,000 by December. We're in January. Today exactly is the 19th of January. Say, for example, you already have your $250 saved up. Celebrate that win. How? You could have a dance party in your living room. Yes, we're not spending that money or any other money. Have a dance party. You could put a call through to a friend, a family member, and say, hey, guess what? I have $250 saved up in my bank account. Celebrate those wins. If you paid off your credit card this month or paid something towards it, maybe your goal was, to pay $250 to pay down your principal on that credit card. Celebrate it. Give yourself a pat on the back. Yes, you deserve it. If you didn't buy or go shopping, you didn't have any impulse spending this month. I know we're just on the 19th, but let's get to the finish line of the 31st. Let's get ourselves there. Celebrate it. Celebrate that win. You could take a walk in the neighborhood or at the park. Relax. Take a nap. Celebrate it. You've earned it. You could watch that Netflix movie you've been wanting to watch or that episode. But find easy ways where you're not contributing more to your debts or spending unnecessarily to celebrate it and to encourage yourself to keep going, because this celebrations tells your mind, tells your brain that this is working. Keep going. So find that means, that thing that works for you. This is working. Keep going. Consciously, even if you forget it, your mind, your brain will remind you and say, hey, Brittany, you forgot to do your weekly check this week. You forgot to save that money this week. You forgot to pay down that, credit card. Let's go check it. Because what? You have something waiting for you to commend yourself, to celebrate that win, that achievement of that money goal, getting you closer to the finish line. And I also want to say here, accountability matters. Accountability matters on your money journey, for your money goals, to stick to it, because goals don't stick in isolation, not just on pen and paper, I'm sorry, or on a spreadsheet. I always recommend sharing it with someone that you trust, someone that would encourage you, someone that would do a check-in every now and then and say, hey, how are we doing? Are we on track or are we off track? Someone that, if possible, you have the same goals. So you push each other towards getting you there. Goals don't stick in isolation. They don't happen. It's just like when you want to lose weight. You want to lose that 20 pounds, right? We sign up for gym memberships. We join communities, weight loss communities to help us get us there, get those weight off. The same thing with your money. Sticking to your goals is easier when someone holds you accountable. So text or call a friend or family member that you can rely on and see how they feel about being your accountability partner on this money journey, on your money goals. It could be saving towards your retirement. Find someone, who would help you get there even faster. Challenge each other to save $5,000 for the month, for the year. I just threw a number out there. $1,000 is my recommendation for everyone listening to my voice for the year, for your emergency fund. The tax season is is upon us now. Many of us are going to get tax refunds. What plan do you have for that money? Are you going to splurge it all over vacation plans or shopping, or you're going to actually use that money, that refund, towards your money goals, pay down your debts, contribute towards your savings, your emergency funds, invest. in the stock market, in real estate, into a business, into your retirement plans. What are your goals this year? Find an accountability partner, someone you can rely on. Whoever you choose, just make sure that you both set clear, specific expectations about how you will support one another. It could be a phone call, it could be a text message, it could be a screenshot, a check-in method. It could anything that works for both of you. Just make sure that you are clear about it and incorporate how you want to celebrate one another. Incorporate it. It could be a celebration call, a phone call to celebrate one another. But make sure that you have an accountability partner and celebrate your wins. So, family, if you're ready to stop restarting, it's like a routine now for us to do this every year. New Year resolutions, bam, 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 bam. We set it up. And then before January ending, we relapse. But if you're ready to stop restarting, resetting, I see that a lot on online, resetting every year or every quarter or every mid-year, and you actually want a plan built for your real life, because this is reality, the day-to-day activities, life happening, it's reality. I want to invite you to book a session with me. The link will be in the description section of this video, and I'll make sure it's also posted in the chat as well. Take advantage of the free wealth discovery call. The free wealth discovery call. Take advantage of that and make sure that you are engaging. You book the appointment. We go through your numbers. We review what you have going on. Take advantage of it. Before we go, here are your takeaways. Number one, start with your why. What exactly is your why? What is your why? WHY. Number two, get specific. We don't want vague goals. We don't want unclear goals. We want specific goals. Be specific and clear. Measurable. Apply the SMART technique. Specific, measurable, attainable. Be realistic about them. You know your numbers. You know what's coming in. You know what's going out. Be realistic. If it's $100 you can save for the month, let it be $100. If it's $500 your goal for the year for emergency fund, start it. But start with something. Start it. Number three, break it down. Break it down into weekly actions. Not to overwhelm you, not to overwhelm your brain, not to overstretch yourself. Start it. What are those weekly actions? Or weekly goals that you want to take? Weekly tasks that you want to take? If you need a planner, get one. Set up a reminder on your phone. Number four, automate what you can. Automate it. Automate it. This is one of the most important wealth strategies out there. Number five, use the weekly money routine. Family, if you only do one thing this year, start doing a weekly money check-in. If you can't do the weekly one, do it as a monthly activity, because goals don't fall apart in February. They fall apart in the weeks leading up to February, like this week. This is a week leading up to February. So let's make sure that we have something set up on our calendar, a weekly money routine. Number six, a weekly money routine. So you catch any mishappenings, any missed goals, you catch it early before the end of the month. Number six, stay flexible. Allow yourself grace. It's not the end of the world. If you missed a goal, or you missed a task, you missed a step, an action, get back on the wagon, get back on track, re-strategize, review your numbers. Don't give up, don't quit, don't stay discouraged, because the finish line, the end goal is always beautiful. And remember, your money goes, it's not in my name, it's in your name. You will be the one to enjoy the benefit of it. When it's retirement, you are the one spending that money on the retirement account, not Coach Lola. When it comes to your emergency funds, you are the one going to enjoy the relief of not having to swipe a credit card when an emergency comes up for a flat tire, or a dishwasher breaks down, or your kids need new clothes, things like that. The money is in your name. The investments are in your name. It's your doing, your wealth. You are doing this for yourself. That is why it's very important that you determine your why. Start with your why. If you have to write it on a sticky note, a sticky note, and put it on your dashboard in the car, or put it on your bathroom mirror to remind you your why. Your why on your money goals. Stick it up there. If you have to use your notes in your phone to take the notes and inscribe on there why, what is your why for this money goal? Write it out. And lastly, celebrate your wins and get an accountability partner. Okay? You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be so strict on yourself. Enjoy the process. You just need to be consistent and be intentional about it. And I believe everything I've shared with you tonight on this video will help you get there with God's help. First of all, yes, we all need the help of God. With God's help, with your actions, He will bless the work of your hands. But what do you have in your hands to show for Him to bless? What sacrifices, what steps are you taking for Him to bless? What resources do you have? So God will help you. And my prayer is that this year, you and I will build, we will grow, we will thrive in everything that we do. So I'm going to stop this video here today. Thank you so much for joining on today's show, today's video. If this blessed you, remember, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notifications bell, and share this live with someone who needs it. Before we go, do we have any questions, any feedback, any input? Please drop it in the chat. Any comments, any questions, or if there's any topic that you want us to discuss on this channel, any topic at all, please drop it in the comment section or send me a DM. Send me a DM. I would really, really love to hear from you all. Any topic that has been on your heart, that you want us to talk and address on this channel, anything you want to learn more about, any concerns, any questions, anything that you feel that our community needs to learn or know about, please drop it in the comment section, because we're here to grow one another. We're here to, sharpen one another, strengthen one another with the information, with the knowledge, and take the action steps. You can gather all the knowledge, but ultimately your actions have to follow. Your actions have to follow. So drop it in the comment section. Please do well to do that. It's been an awesome time with you all. I pray again this year will be a pleasant year for everyone listening to my voice or watching me either now or later. You can always catch the replay on my YouTube channel. It's always there for you to connect and drop your comments. All right. Love you, family. And I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.